Hello, AI Seeking the Truth. I hope everybody's doing good out there. Did y'all enjoy the daytime evidence collection? Well, we got more coming on this channel, guys. We're going to do a live boots on the ground nighttime on this channel. We're going to go where we pick up a lot of EVPs and we're going to see what we can find or what we can hear. So we're going to play with this channel on Boots on the Ground also. It'll be coming up with a lot more daytime investigations on this channel and off the rail encounters that are sent in. I got a good one for you right now. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, ring the bell, and select all. Hello, my name is Oscar, and I'm from Denmark. I watch your show all the time, Mike. I want to share a strange and somewhat unsettling experience I had when I was a child. This happened years ago, but the memory is still incredibly vivid in my mind. It took place in an old cottage that belonged to my grandparents. The cottage itself was tucked away in the countryside, surrounded by tall trees, dense bushes, and endless fields. It was a charming place during the day, full of warmth, laughter, and family. But at night, it could feel a bit eerie. Every summer, my family from my dad's side would gather for a week or two. It became tradition, cousins playing outside, adults laughing over long dinners. That was weird. It wouldn't switch over. Sorry about that. Adults playing outside and laughing over long dinners, and the cozy feeling of being together in one place. I always looked forward to those summer trips. The cottage was old, creaky, and filled with memories. It had a large backyard that seemed like a forest to me when I was small. There were berry bushes everywhere, a little fire pit, and even a wooden lookout tower that my grandfather had built years ago. We would spend hours outside playing hide and seek, picking berries, and pretending the tower was a castle. One afternoon, something happened that changed how I felt about that place forever. I was outside with my brother and my grandma. It was sunny and the sky was clear. My grandma, well, she was tending to the berry bushes while my brother and I ran around climbing the tower, chasing each other through the grass. At one point, I wandered off to the side of the tower to explore. The trees on that side were a little thicker, and the shadows they cast were darker, even though it was still daytime. That's when I saw it, Mike. To the right of the tower stood a shadowy figure. It looked like a person, but it wasn't quite right. It didn't move, didn't make a sound. It just was standing there, still and silent. I remember its shape being humanoid, but there was no face, no color, no clothing, just darkness. It felt like it was watching me, and in that moment our eyes met. Even though I couldn't see anything, my stomach dropped. I froze for a second, too scared to speak. My heart started pounding, and suddenly I felt very cold and a sense of very, very sick doom, despite the summer sun. Without thinking, I turned and ran straight to my grandma, who was a few meters away. I didn't tell her what I saw. I didn't tell my brother either. Something about it felt too strange to explain, and I was worried no one would believe me. And then I got super, super cold, and I could feel darkness all around me, and I was shaking. It was like being dipped in cold ice water. And then the phone rang. Grandma fell to her knees crying. My mom took the phone, began to talk, and she began to cry. They had learned that my grandpa had lost control of his truck. He had slid off the road in the icy snow and had crashed and went underneath the pond. The ice had gave way. He had drowned in a very cold pond in the darkness under the icy cold water. Was that a demon that come to tell me that my grandpa had drowned? Because I know that it was not nice. It was not something that was of good. Wow. I don't have any idea. I would say that, yeah, if you felt that it was bad, it probably was bad. I'm sorry about the grandpa getting trapped under the ice and everything. That would be terrible. That is a very scary story. Sorry you went through that. Guys, thank you for listening. Get ready for more content coming on this channel. And again, a lot of you say you love this channel, so we're going to start working on it even harder. Thank you for your time, and thank you for listening. We'll see you on the next one.